Earlier this year, Esports Boxing Undisputed is the title of the name was released on January 31st, I do believe, on Steam, and it only is on Microsoft. But what if I told you that in 2011, the greatest boxing game of all time was released, and that is Fight Night Champion? I had this game on my PlayStation 3 years ago, and I played it a bunch. And then thankfully here on the Xbox Series S and X, you can actually go on the Microsoft Store and you can get the Xbox 360 version of this game. And man, it is a classic boxing game. So there's a couple of game modes that you can choose from. Legacy mode, which is pretty much like a career mode where you can create your own fighter and pretty much start from the bottom and try and build your way up to being a heavyweight, light heavyweight, middleweight, whatever weight you decide to compete in, and try and become a champion. Then you can also do training games, so you can go on and try and, perfect your skills at the game, doing things like sparring and other things of that sort. Then you also have champion mode, which follows the story, I do believe, of Isaac Frost. That might be his name. We can check out the mode here. So Champion mode is a story-based mode that Fight Night Champion has, and you pretty much start from the ground up, and you try and defeat your rival. I'm pretty sure you have a brother in the story mode as well. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you start out in prison, so it makes it interesting. So if you wanted to do like a story mode based gameplay, then you can choose to do that as well. I'm not really into the campaign story modes in a lot of games, but if you wanted to do something like that, you could. So basically you start out the story mode trying to get to your feet here in prison. So I don't know if normal prisons allow this, but his name is Andre Bishop. That's his name. Isaac Frost is kind of like your rival. So right now we're kind of stunned. We got to try and stay alive here in the ring. This is prison, so no gloves, nothing. Just a little bit of tape on your wrist. And there's a good chance you might die in the ring. You might get shanked by somebody who you got beef with in the cafeteria. So we're going to try and defeat this guy here in this last round. And then that will be it for like the story mode stuff in this game. But it kind of will get you used to the controls. If you wanted to kind of start out with the story mode, then you can get used to the controls here. As we hit him with the left hook. As, there's a lot of different things you can do. One of which is a headbutt. Maybe I can get in there and try and headbutt this guy. Boom, what a headbutt. And I don't think the referee's really going to mind that, since he's the dude that serves up your chicken at lunch every day. There's a nice little counter punch right there. So you can hit RB or R1 if you're playing on the PlayStation, and that will do a power punch. And if you hit L2 down, then you can go in with a body shot. There we go. We stunned him. Trying to get the knockout here on the racist, the Aryan Brotherhood, and he goes down. I mean, he's a skinhead. Well, let's call it what it is. He's in prison. Probably not a great guy. So Andre Bishop's career starts in prison, and then he will try and become a heavyweight champion. So then from there, you'd move on to some kind of amateur boxing here. We're not going to do that. I'm actually going to take a look at the other modes in this game. But you can go down here to Boxer Share, and that's where you can create boxers, edit boxers, and you can even download boxers that other people have created. I don't know if you're able to do that nowadays, since this game was made in 2011. If you can, that is incredible. Because I'll tell you right now, guys like Floyd Mayweather, they're not in this game. And I think that's because of his prison sentence. I think Floyd Mayweather was in prison at the time of this game being made. So that would explain why he's not in the game. But you could create him if you choose to do that. So here, if you go to My Corner, you can take a look at your ESPN Classic Fights. I don't have any, but the more that you play this game, the more that you will be able to have some ESPN Classic Fights. So what I want to do now is I want to go through and show you guys some of the best boxers in this game. So here in the heavyweight division, you got Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. So this game has boxers from pretty much all eras of boxing, not only modern day boxers, but you also have the older boxers and the classic boxers like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. You also have Butterbean. The guy is 400 pounds, but man, does he pack a punch. You got Evander Holyfield as well. He has 2 ears in this game. Probably, got that one wrong a little bit. And then you also got Vladimir Klitschko and Vitaly Klitschko. I'm pretty sure Vladimir Klitschko is like a high-ranking official in the Ukrainian government now, along with his brother. But they are both in the game, and man, they are huge. 6'8" and 6'7". That would be fun to kind of have those guys match up. I don't know if they ever fought against each other in their careers. You also got guys like George Foreman and Tommy Morrison. You have all of the classics in this game. Lennox Lewis. You have Roberto Duran in the lightweight division. You got Sugar Ray Leonard and Oscar De La Hoya in the welterweight division. So there's just classic fighters all over the place. And when you start a career mode, you can actually fight against all of these boxers. It's not just, modern day or fake boxers. You'll have to take on the best of the best. You got Ray Robinson here. And then you have myself that I created in the middleweight division. So I actually did start a career mode on this game. You have Roy Jones Jr. in the light heavyweight division, Bernard Hopkins. Just a really fun game to play. And I got to say, the actual boxing in this game is better than the game that was made in 2023. This is the best boxing game that has ever been made. So what I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and fight Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. I think everybody in the world has wondered what would have happened if Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson fought against each other. So I'm going to go to Mike Tyson here, and we will see who wins. And of course, I'm going to fight with Mike Tyson. So here's the arenas that you can choose to fight in here. You have the notorious MGM Grand, the New York Arena, the Thomas and Mack Center. And then you can also get the fight in places that are more like your just typical boxing gym. So you have the Tokyo Kings Fight Club, the Big Bear Boxing Gym, Motor City Boxing Club. So there's plenty of places that you can fight in here in this game. I think I'm going to fight at the New York Arena. Here is a tale of the tape. Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is 25 years old in this game. Mike Tyson, 20 years old. There's a look at Mike Tyson's career record: 50 wins, 6 losses, and 44 knockouts. He's 5'10", 218 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York. And then Muhammad Ali, I skipped over it on accident, but that is the opponent here. Okay, never mind. I'm fighting as Muhammad Ali. I thought I was Mike Tyson here, and I was wondering why he's throwing punches, even though I haven't done anything. So I got a 4-round fight here against Mike Tyson. I mean, this is going to be one of the more difficult fights you could ever have. He is one of the best fighters in this game. Let's try and give Mike Tyson a taste of his own medicine here with the headbutt. Oh, there we go. So if you do it multiple times, you will get a point deducted. So you got to be careful not to do it too much, but you can try and be a little cheap here and there. So trying to connect some punches here against Tyson. There we go. Right hook. And Muhammad Ali is significantly bigger than Mike Tyson here. So you think we could take advantage of our reach and our height here against Tyson. But Tyson is so quick, powerful punches. In my opinion, Mike Tyson is the greatest boxer of all time. Muhammad Ali probably would be a solid number 2, though. There we go. There's a little nice counter punch here against Tyson as the first round winds down. There's another counter punch. Trying to get another one, maybe. There's a nice left hook by Muhammad Ali. Cassius Clay, whatever you want to call him. Let's respect the man, though. He changed his last name. He changed his name for a reason. So that's what we're going to call him. One thing I will say is I really don't do a lot of body shots here. It just feels like it's kind of a harder mechanic to learn. So here is a look at the corner here. So you'll see your damage goes up, and then it will also show you how much recovery you had, and then it will show what your current damage is. So we have more stamina than Mike Tyson at the moment, but we have taken more damage. And there's a look at the ring girl. And if you listen very closely, you can listen to your corner. You kind of talk to you and explain to you. You can kind of get a feel. Are you winning the fight? Are you losing the fight? What do you need to do more? Do you need to go into the defensive, or do you need to be more aggressive? So if I had to guess, I would say we definitely lost round 1. I don't think I connected on very many punches at all. I'm still trying to learn the mechanics of the game here. I played it a little bit yesterday, and I felt like I was doing pretty good. I was playing my career mode, and I did get knocked out, though. You know, you got to be able to defend yourself here, and sometimes you want to be aggressive, but if you aren't careful and you leave yourself open trying to do power punches, which I'm trying to do right now, then it can hurt you. And since this is a 4-round fight, I am definitely going to be doing a lot more power punches than normal punches, just because I'm trying to knock him out, and I don't think I'm going to really waste that much stamina to the point where, I risk getting knocked out. I very well might get knocked out here against Mike Tyson, but I think Muhammad Ali, is a very good match against Mike Tyson here. I'm not very high overall. It would be different if I was like a 75 overall fighting Mike Tyson. I would have been probably knocked out already. So Tyson locking up here. Maybe he's getting a little scared of Muhammad Ali. There's got to be a way to get out of those lockup situations, those scenarios, but I haven't found a way. So you'll just stay locked up pretty much until Tyson or your opponent kind of just lets go of you. So 5 seconds remaining in round number 2. Can we get one last punch off? We do, but he strikes air. So Mike Tyson actually taking some damage on that round, and we have higher stamina and we have less damage than Mike Tyson at the moment. Maybe we can go for the knockout. Only 2 rounds remaining, and I don't think we're going to get a look at the scorecard until probably after this round. So Tyson locking up again here. See what I mean? Like, they'll pretty much just hug each other for like 10 seconds, and then eventually somebody lets go. Nice uppercut there by Mike Tyson. There we go. Lock up again. That's not me doing that. That is Mike Tyson who's doing the lock up there. I think if you double tap the bumpers, I'm pretty sure that will initiate a tie-up situation. Trying to get a counter punch here on Tyson. It's something that I've learned how to do a little bit more in this game from the first time that I played it, as we're about midway through round number 3 here. Nice counter punch by Muhammad Ali. Trying to tag Tyson here. I think he's got a lot of damage here. He's wasting a lot of stamina. I think we could beat him. We just need to get off a solid punch on him. There's a nice uppercut by Ali. I think he might have just barely missed, though. Nice counter by Ali on the left hook there. Trying to hit him with the jab. Not really jabbing a whole lot here in this fight. I'm just trying to go for the hooks. Trying to get the knockout punches. Tyson's actually got a cut below his right eye. You know, and when you go to the corner at the end of the round, the corner will talk about that cut. They'll say that, you know, he's bleeding pretty bad. Maybe they have to throw in the towel here. Maybe the ref can stop fights as well if your opponent or yourself gets too cut up. So 8 seconds left here in round number 3. Just trying to hit him with the hooks here. Tagging each other, and we're injured, but that's going to do it for round number 3. Tyson with a lot of damage. As you see, that bar is nearly at 100% compared to ours, probably at about 25%. Tyson with 84% damage. We are only at 28% damage. We can take advantage of Tyson's glass jaw here, as he has won every single round so far in this fight. So it comes down to the last round. Can we get a knockout here against Mike Tyson? We're going to have to be aggressive here. You know, we might get tagged, but if it's at the cost of trying to knock Mike Tyson out, then we're going to do it. There's a nice left hook by Muhammad Ali. As time is winding down in this fight, we got to try and get aggressive here. Try and score a knockout. So Tyson knocks Muhammad Ali out. You've got to be kidding me. So typically you'll get stunned, and then from there you'll have to protect yourself. That way you don't get knocked down to the ground. On this instance right here, Mike Tyson just gave us the ultimate punch and knocked us down. I didn't even have an opportunity to protect myself. Thankfully, the first couple of times you get knocked down, it's pretty easy to get up. But usually around that 3rd or 4th time of being knocked down, it can get very difficult trying to protect yourself and getting off the canvas. Our stamina is getting pretty low here. About a minute and a half left in the fight. And we've been unable to really give Tyson that crucial punch that knocks him down. There's a nice little left hook by Muhammad Ali. I know if I'm utilizing my combos more, using my jab a little bit more, creating space, I know I'd have a lot better of a time, trying to beat him. Tyson's stunned, and he goes down to the canvas. Mike Tyson. 1 knockdown for each boxer in this fight. I don't know if it's going to be enough for Muhammad Ali, as Tyson's trying to get up here. Typically, your opponent will have an easier time getting up as well, as Tyson's going to lock up here with about 40 seconds left in the fight. We have an opportunity to knock him down at least one more time, as that looked like a pretty good punch there. Oh, we just missed on the counter. Tyson's very low on stamina here. So aren't we. 13 seconds left. I don't know if we're going to have an opportunity unless we score one more big hit with 3 seconds. Muhammad Ali is totally out of stamina, and that's going to do it for the fight. Mike Tyson is definitely going to win this one, but when you look at Muhammad Ali, he has no cuts. Mike Tyson is bloody everywhere. So Mike Tyson got hits in when he needed to, and he's going to win the fight. But I think we're going to be the better looking man the day after the fight. So there's a look at the scorecard. Tyson won every single round according to every single judge, as we were 5 for 10 on our counter punches. Mike Tyson was 5 for 9. He threw significant more punches than we did. We only had 4 body shots. Like I said, I'm not very good at them. And when you look at the power punches, we did throw a lot more power punches than Mike Tyson. And you can look at the round by round, statistics here, and you can kind of see where you're going wrong. Especially if you're in a career mode, it definitely helps to look at this and be like, okay, I can see that I'm not really throwing enough body shots. Only 3 body shots in the first round, 1 in the second, and then in the third and fourth round, I did not throw a single body shot. So that's pretty much a look at the game here. This isn't going to be a long video like my, reviews of old games in the past have been. But there is one more fight that I want to get into, and then we will wrap this video up. Here we are at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, one of the greatest places for a fight. But this fight is going to be between Ryan Day and Jim Harbaugh. If you guys have watched the channel for long enough, you would know that I am a diehard Michigan fan. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to throw in Ryan Day and Jim Harbaugh. And let's see who would win in the ring. Here's a look at Ryan Day. A goofy look by him. He's got the pink striped gloves, leopard shorts, pink boots. The guy looks goofy. Unfortunately, I was unable to, replicate his fake beard that he has. Everybody knows that he dyes his beard, but here is a look at Jim Harbaugh out of Detroit. He's actually from Toledo, Ohio, but they don't have Toledo, Ohio as a place that you can pick where your character is from. But Jim Harbaugh coming out, he looks ripped. He's got the camouflage robe on, the amazing blue gloves, the amazing blue trunks. As we're going to see who would win in the ring. Ryan Day is actually from Manchester, New Hampshire. But when I selected Manchester, it thinks it's Manchester, England. Who cares? The guy's a goofball anyway. Look at Ryan Day. This is what I imagine Ryan Day would wear on a daily basis when he gets out of bed. He puts his shorts on, then he puts his pink socks and his leopard boots. And if you notice, he's got a goofy smiley face tattoo on his fat stomach. So we're going to try and knock Ryan Day out here. Now, one thing I will say is Ryan Day, when I created him, his attributes, his toughness was all the way down to 0. He's not tough, as he's already knocked. Jim Harbaugh is trying to go for the knockout punch already in this fight. As Ryan Day is going to tie up. Look at Softy the Clown. Harbaugh with the right hook here. And another right hook by Harbaugh. I'm going to go with some jabs here in this fight. And then I got one more for Ryan Day here as soon as he gets done hugging Jim Harbaugh. We're going to go with the lower punch here. We're going to give it to him one more time. Trying to get him where it hurts. Timeout, says the referee, and Jim Harbaugh is going to be deducted 1 point. I don't know how Ryan Day's even hurting. You know he has nothing down there. Another big hit by Jim Harbaugh. Ryan Day is stunned. Can we hit him with some jabs? A straight, a left hook, a right hook. As I think he's going to be able to hold on for the moment. About a minute left here in round number 1, and Ryan Day goes down. What a punch by Jim Harbaugh. The right hook smacks him on the left side of the face, and he falls in an instant. Now the question is, can Ryan Day get up? He's going to get up pretty quickly. He's ready to continue fighting here. Nice little counter punch there by Ryan Day, surprisingly. Another right hook by Jim Harbaugh here. Another good hit by Ryan Day, though. He's hanging on here. We can keep him around until about the fourth quarter, and then we'll run away with it. 15 seconds left here in round number 1. Another good hit by Jim Harbaugh there on the left hook. 5 seconds left here in round number 1. What is Ryan Day doing? The left eye is already swollen shut by Ryan Day here. 32% damage. Jim Harbaugh with 0%. Here's the start of round number 2 here. Another good hit by Jim Harbaugh. Another big hit on the counter. He's trying to lock up here with Jim Harbaugh. I don't think he can handle the power. He's not even protecting himself. This guy is goofy. So, I'm pretty sure we're tied at the end of round 1 since I had 1 point deducted. Ryan Day stunned again. Can we take advantage of it? Another right hook. I think he's going to hold on for the moment. One thing you'll notice as well, when you stun your opponent, you will have full stamina until he is no longer stunned. That is a way so you can, go on the offensive and try and take advantage of a stunned opponent. As they're locked up here with about a minute and 45 left in round number 2. Harbaugh stuns Day again, hits him with the right hook. And I think he's going to hold on again here. I don't know if we can do anything to stop his protection. There he goes, and a cheap shot by Jim Harbaugh at the end. So Ryan Day is stunned right here. He's falling to the canvas, and then Harbaugh comes with the uppercut. Look at the fat boy on the ground. Softy the Clown is going to try and get up for the second time in this fight, and he's ready to go yet again. What a counter by Jim Harbaugh there on the left hook. Uppercut by Harbaugh, trying to knock him out here. About 10 seconds left here in round number 2. Surprisingly, Ryan Day is holding on in this fight, as we have scored 2 knockdowns on him. We're going to try and knock him out, though. As Ryan Day with a ton of damage at this point in the fight. We've only fought 2 rounds. The man's toughness is just not there. 66% damage. Ryan Day is dropping his gloves so much in this fight. I wonder how many, punches we've thrown that he hasn't even tried to block. There's another left hook. I'm surprised that Ryan Day has held on this long in the fight. So not a whole lot happening here in round number 3. I feel like I'm missing all of my punches. There's a nice counter punch, though, by Harbaugh. I really want to knock this man out. There's a nice right hook. Trying to go with the uppercut. As Ryan Day is going to hug Harbaugh yet again. I thought about maybe doing a Sharon Moore versus Ryan Day fight. Okay, there we go. Ryan Day's tagged again. What can Harbaugh do? He knocks him to the ground. That's the 3rd knockdown for Jim Harbaugh. The left hook smacks him on the face, and he falls to the canvas yet again. The leopard boots, the pink socks, the pink gloves, this smiley face tattoo. As Ryan Day is taking a while to get up here, and he is going to make it up. I gotta imagine if we knock him one more time, that will do it. As even if he wasn't able to get up, I think he might have been saved by the bell there. As you see, Jim Harbaugh is winning this fight pretty convincingly. Ryan Day is going crazy right now in the 4th round. As he ties up with Harbaugh here. If we're going to knock him out, we have about 2.5 rounds to do it. Ryan Day is stunned again. Can we knock him out, please? We're missing all of our punches here. Try and get him with the uppercut, maybe. And he's blocking it pretty well. Harbaugh is still throwing some punches in the air here, even though Ryan Day is no longer stunned. He's stunned again. He's stunned. We're going to try and finish him right here. There he goes. Oh my God, what another hit by Jim Harbaugh. Watch the uppercut here on Ryan Day. Boom! And that's the 4th knockdown for Jim Harbaugh. I don't think Ryan Day is getting up from this one. He might actually get up from it. No, he hits the canvas again, and that is going to do it. Ryan Day knocked down 4 times in a fight. The man is soft. So Jim Harbaugh wins here at the MGM Grand here. It only took about 3.5 rounds to do so. Knocked him down 4 times. There's a look at the judges' scorecards. 29-24, 29-24, and 29-24. And the winner by knockout, Jim Harbaugh. You can see Jim Harbaugh threw about twice as many punches as Ryan Day. Only connected on 50% of them. We threw 0 body shots. We were throwing left hooks and right hooks. 192 power shots. Not one punch thrown was a normal punch. We were 5 for 8 on our counter punches. 4 knockdowns and a win for Jim Harbaugh. Sounds familiar, right? But that is actually going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a nice little look at what I believe is the greatest boxing game ever made. You can have a lot of fun with it. If you want, I don't know if people still sit down with their friends at home and play, but you can do like a tournament if you wanted to. You guys could pick like 3 separate fighters, sit down and have a tournament. You can do the legacy mode where you create yourself or a fictional boxer, and then you can just create boxers like I just did with Jim Harbaugh and Ryan Day and have a little bit of fun. I think the boxing aspect of this game is better than any boxing game ever made, including the game that was made this year. I believe it's called Undisputed Esports Boxing or something like that. I've not gotten around to play it since it is only on Steam and Microsoft, but I think this game is way better anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.